Hello, my name is Ben,
And I am Dave.
and right now it is 4:21, and we are recording episode 7 of the Brickcast, or season 2, episode 7 of the Brickcast, the weekly podcast where the two of us sit down and talk about different topics in the LEGO community and give our thoughts on them. So, after our week-long break from Thanksgiving, so how was your Thanksgiving? Was it fun? Was it nice taking off the break?
That's pretty under.
But whatever. There wasn't that much news that came over the week we were gone, so we're just gonna focus on what we were gonna talk about, you know. But first, we're starting off with like the main thing that came out from this week, the Creator Modular set, the bookstore.
The
Ages.
ladder.
Shut it.
The ladder set.
Shut it. Shut. I don't want to hear it. Ages 16 and up. Set number 10270. A bookshop. 2,504 pieces. And I can't remember the retail price. Do you know?
No, but I'm gonna guess it's around $300.
Best case scenario, it's 250. I need to check this like now. You start with your thoughts while I find out.
Okay. So my thoughts are ladder, 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 ladder.
Okay.
Literally, my favorite thing in this is the ladder.
Are you okay?
I like the ladder, Ben. That's a really good ladder. Anyways, talking about stuff that's not the ladder. The tree is very good. I like the tree.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nice.
Okay.
It's a tree.
Getting into the building.
Oops.
Although I do like how how they used the pieces that they used, since it's called Birch Books, the pieces that they used to make it look like a birch tree. It's really,
Yeah.
it's cool to me.
We don't get birch trees very often.
I mean, that's a very creative way to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the bookstore is really nice. I personally am a bibliophile, so I love books,
Jeez.
and so this set is kind of cool to me. But yeah, so I like it. I like the name. Those are probably stickers for the name. You
Probably.
think?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't have a very good picture because someone's not very good at sending accurate and good pictures.
Yes, and you don't find very good pictures because you can't be bothered to get the pictures yourself.
That is correct. Anyways, the first floor is pretty nice. Of the bookstore, not of the other place thing.
What is the other building supposed to be?
I have no idea. It's probably like an apartment. Anyways, the first floor of the bookstore is pretty good. The second floor reminds me of the detective. What's it called?
Detective's office?
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah.
When was that? 2015?
I don't
14?
remember.
Yeah, whenever it was. It reminds me of that. And then the third floor is just the roof, and it's actually a really detailed roof. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
It's like, really good.
Yep.
All the techniques that they use in all of these modular sets, but specifically in this one, are very good.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they use the 2x2 macaroni or curved macaroni tile pieces to get the arches. That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then the technique that they used for the doorway on the bookstore is amazing. It looks like old Roman architecture with the arches, and it
Nice
has
to see
like
you've been
the
researching
stones.
You've been researching on your Roman architecture.
Correct. And so have you. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I just like that a lot. And then for the other building, which, like I said, I think it's an apartment. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. I really like the first floor. By the way, I can't see on the interior of most of these very well, but I'm going off the outside. But the first floor is really nice on the outside. The big window is pretty good. I like the technique that I used for that. And then the technique that they used for the pointed arches over the doorway and the windows. Ooh. And the windows on this set is pretty good. I like it a lot. But yeah, that's and the ladder. I love the ladder.
Jeez.
First time we've ever gotten an A-frame ladder from Lego, and it makes me want to cry.
You need
I'm
help.
so happy. Cry tears of joy.
You need
so
help.
happy that we got an A-frame ladder. Okay,
Alright.
now you go.
Alright, personally I'm not very too interested in modular buildings. I mean, I respect them because, they always have high levels of detail and are really just good looking buildings.
Yeah.
Obviously this one's no exception. Unlike you, I don't give a crap about the ladder. I do like the birch tree. We don't get many birch trees often. I think it's a really interesting concept to get a birch tree for once. It's mostly just like oak or whatever. And
Yeah.
like some of the colors on it, and like how they just built the birch tree with like, what would you say, the little black parts on it, just the black lines and whatnot.
No, those weren't black lines. Those are the Technic.
Yeah, I know, but birch trees have the black on them, so I think it's pretty clever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a clever way to do it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
to use those Technic pieces. That was a really good idea.
Also, there's a plane stuck in the tree, and I don't know why.
Oh, that's a plane. I couldn't tell what that was.
So, I guess there's that.
Alright, I have a question. What's
what?
the pink thing in the guy's hand?
An umbrella.
Okay.
Now, I don't have a good picture of the interior because I couldn't be bothered to find one. But I do like the exterior of the bookstore and the other building. The bookstore, I like all the nice curves around the archway of the door, some of the windows, it's just like nice and curved, and especially the roof has all those nice curves. And I like the use of those macaroni tile pieces. Just really looks nice. I mean, I guess the colors aren't too interesting to me personally. I would like something a bit more vibrant, but I think it's fine. I especially do like the dark red for the roof. Pretty nice. But like I said, I don't have a good picture of the interior, so I can't say much about that. All I can hope is that it's good. But the other building here, which is presumably an apartment of some sort, I do really like this one. I like the teal on it and the dark blue. They really work well together and just like a nice design. I like more of the more triangular shapes of it with like the windows and the arch for the door. All looks really good, and I just really like the look of it. Just again, just really well done detail on this and all around. Nice colors all around mostly, and just have a lot. I think it's just a really good set. Like I said, not too interested in modulars, so I wouldn't get this one. And the minifigures aren't as much to say about them. They just look pretty good. But yeah, I don't know much to say about it. Just not something I'm interested in, but it does look really good. So, I guess that's it for that.
I like the tan and the azure. I really like how the colors that they use. They look really good together.
For sure. Alright, so we're done with that.
Alright, yep.
Alright, now it's time to move on to something a bit more interesting to me.
Dark Maul.
Something slightly more. Recently there was an announcement for the 2020 character encyclopedia for Star Wars, and pretty much all of them have an exclusive minifigure. The first one they released had the Yavin 4 Celebration Han figure. The second one had the White Boba Fett, and now this one has a solo Darth Maul.
Wait, I thought the first one had a Yavin 4 Luke.
No, that was the Visual Dictionary.
Oh, yeah. You're right. That is
As
correct.
always.
Not always. But
Yeah, I know. I was joking. But okay.
Majority of the time, yes, but not always.
Yes. Now, I don't personally care too much for this one. I mean, it's a nice figure. I like some of the details on it. Just overall, nicely made figure. But honestly, I don't have much to say about him. Just looks good. That's all I have to say about him. I think that's gunmetal gray for the legs, but other than that, I don't have much to say. It's just a fine figure. You?
I really like this minifig. I like how they did the Crimson Dawn necklace. That is
Crimson.
very cool, because we haven't gotten a Crimson Dawn anything ever, so that's awesome. I like how they changed the top of his head a little bit, right? Like, didn't they looks like they added more red.
don't know. I don't know.
To me, it looks like they added more red. I could be wrong, but I think they did. Like you said, the gunmetal gray for the legs is very nice. That looks very good with the black robes. Just overall, a very good figure and very accurate to the movie. That's all I have to say.
Good. Now here's something that I'm really excited for. The other main like Star Wars news that was announced. We did talk about the leak for this last time, but it's actually revealed now. The Mandalorian Battle Pack. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. I don't know the set number or piece count. I do know it's retailing for $14.99, like all battle packs. So there's that. Now, this one is really good. I really like this one. The Mandalorians here are really nice. I like all the vibrant colors on them. The dark red, the gray isn't that vibrant, but whatever. The green, what is that? Azure. They all just look really good together. It's just nice colors and just complement each other well. And they just look really good. Really good. My favorite might just be the green one because I like the dark blue and green mixed together. Which looks really good. I think it's also nice to get some of the rangefinders and the, what'd you call them, visor piece. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, how often, we don't get them too often. We usually just get them every time we get a Boba Fett minifigure.
By the way, I think it's like 107 pieces.
Alright.
That's a guesstimate from me counting them. It's just...
Alright. But yeah, it's nice to get those pieces again. Because, they're always nice to get. Now the builds here, they're fine. I do like they had included the little speeder bike, which is very similar in the design for the one from the original Mandalorian Battle Pack from 2011. Just looks like just some more upgrades with like the stud shooters and the dark tan.
Yep.
Looks really good. And then the turret build here, it's whatever.
Wait, that's supposed to be a turret?
Well, it's supposed to be like you're supposed to put like the stud shooter like in that little jumper plate.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
It's fine. It's whatever. Not much to say about it. It's just whatever. But yeah, I really like the set. I would definitely get it. Now, I've heard some criticism of the set for two reasons. Some people don't like that the Mandalorians are this bright of a color, and some things that I've heard are that they aren't good for army building. For the first critique, I mean, that's fair. I mean, they aren't super bright, but I really like these colors for them. It's nice and vibrant, and I just like it a lot. But for the one for army building, I don't understand that one as much, because I mean, like, these are based off the Mandalorian, and in that series, each of the Mandalorian designs are each like unique and like distinguished and whatnot. So like, it doesn't make much sense that someone would be criticizing that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just really like this set. I'm definitely gonna get this one. What about you?
So this set is really good in my opinion. I like it a lot. The speeder bike is my favorite of the two builds. I mean, obviously, because the other one is just rocks. But I like the light on the front of the speeder bike. I don't think that was on the original one. I don't think it had a light on it.
I don't know.
And then, what?
I'm not sure.
Oh, and then the dark tan and the bluish gray, both light and dark bluish gray, look very good together. I just think that those colors mix or blend very well together. The stud shooters looks kind of weird to me because look at the stud shooters and then look at the curved piece that they used. Okay, you looking at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a 1x2 curved piece?
Yeah.
Then how is it like at the top of the stud shooter?
Because they used a 1x1 plate on top of the stud shooter.
Oh, never mind. I see that now. Okay, never mind. I'm not confused anymore. Thanks for clearing that up for me.
You're welcome.
I really like the fact that we get a bunch of extra visors and rangefinders. I think you already mentioned that, but I just wanted to say it again because that's awesome. That could be very useful if you wanted to put them on clones. If you have like a clone army, you can put them on your commanders and captains and such.
Yep.
And then the turret build is very nice. I mean, better than most of the turret builds that we've gotten from most battle packs, so that's good. And then, as for the minifigs themselves, I personally have not seen The Mandalorian yet because I don't have Disney Plus yet. I plan on getting it sometime, but I don't have it yet. But according to you, you said that they are very accurate, so I'm going to take your word on that.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're accurate. I just think that they look really good.
Oh, I thought you said they were accurate. Well, anyways, the one in like second from the right is probably my favorite, just because he doesn't have the super bright colors like the rest. Although I don't think the orange looks very good on the helmet. But then after him, it would probably be the one right beside him, the second from the left. And then the first one on the right and the first one on the left. But for the second from the right, I really like him. Like I said, when we got the leak for his torso, that torso reminds me, it just reminds me a bunch of Crix Madine's torso. How do you say it? Crix Madine?
Crix Madine.
That's what I said. That's what I thought. Yeah, so it reminds me a lot of his torso. And then the legs for him look very good, nice printing. And then the one right beside him on the right is brown, which is kind of strange to me. I don't think I've seen a Mandalorian that has had brown armor, so that's a bit strange. And then the first one on the left, the blue one, it's pretty good. Is that one a girl? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, I doubt they have well, actually, I would like to mention we don't know what they look like under their masks. I'd be willing to bet that it's just an angry clone head.
Oh, I thought like they were specific characters from the show.
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay, well, never mind then. But the capes for all of them look good. But this one, I really like the printing on the helmet, the purple, whatever that's supposed to be. Looks kind of like a thermal detonator in the picture that I have. It's pretty nice. Again, the printing on the legs is very good for this one. And then the green one, the last one, is pretty good. I like how they used both the light green and the dark green, and how they mixed it with the dark blue. That looks very good to me. That's a great mix of colors. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right, now that we're done with those, we can go back to what we were talking about last week.
Yippee.
Starting off with Ninjago, right?
Yep.
All right. Wait, was it Ninjago or Marvel?
Marvel.
Oh, my bad. All right. Hang on, where did I leave these pictures? Okay, here they are. What do we start off with, the Avengers or the Spider-Man?
Don't care.
All right, let me see. What's smallest to largest? I'll start with the Spider-Man because why not? Starting off with the Spider-Man mech. Age of 6 and up.
Smaller than the truck.
I don't care. I think it's like, what are they, $15?
Yeah, but I'm asking, is it smaller than the truck?
I'd be willing to bet. Okay. The Spider-Man mech, age of 6 up, set 76146. One minifigure, and I think it cost $14.99 like all the mechs. Now, I do like this one a lot, though I'm not sure out of all the mechs if this one's my least favorite. But I do like the colors on it with the red and the blue. Looks really nice. Does have some nice articulation with like the legs because it actually has knees, which like most people say nowadays with Lego mechs, we don't get a lot of knees. And I guess this year is just the year of mechs with knees. Bless our souls.
Yep.
But yeah, this one's really good. I like it because nice articulation all around, really good looking. I can't tell if the minifigure. I know the minifigure is not new. It's just a Spider-Man from the 2019 sets. So I don't have much to say about that. It's a bit of a shame. But overall, this is pretty good. My least favorite part about it is just like the, what'd you say, claws or legs or whatever.
Arms, extra arms.
Yeah, whatever. They're in silver. I mean, I don't like them at all, but I don't know why they put them in silver instead of like red or blue. That would have been better personally.
I'd have put them in gold
I would not.
because, I mean, that's kind of like, Iron Spider.
Yeah, I'm aware. But yeah, overall, I think it's pretty good. I probably wouldn't buy it, maybe. I'm not too sure. If I had to buy it, I'd probably just for the mixable ball joints because those are pretty good.
Yeah, same. I would just buy it and then salvage it for parts.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. What about you?
I like it a lot. I like how they made it where it can do like the Spider-Man, the thwip,
Thwip.
Yeah. I like how they made it where it can do that with the hands. That's pretty neat, and that definitely took some thought because I'm sure that's not the first thing that comes to anybody's head when they think of a Spider-Man mech. So.
Mhm.
So that's really nice. And then the shoulders are pretty good. They look a little big compared to the rest of the arm, but I still think they're good. And then the middle part of the arm, the forearm part, not bad. Looks a little weird with the curve, like with it curving like it does. It's kind of strange. The hands are probably they're not my favorite part of the whole mech, but they're probably my second favorite part of the whole mech. And yeah. And then for the legs, I like the knees and the feet. The feet are okay. Okay, hang on. My phone's about to die. I have to run and get my charger. I will be right back.
Okay.
So you can talk until then.
Yeah, well, okay, hang on. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I guess the mechs are $10, which makes them like 50 times better. Like, dang. Oh, this is supposed to be believed. I'm not sure. But anywho, I guess that's it for that one. Let me see here. Next would be, I forget the actual names for most of these sets. I know it's a 4+ set. It's the June or whatever, the Vulture and the truck. I don't really care for this set. It's whatever. The Spider-Man bike is pretty bad. It's just like 2 pieces, or there's hardly anything on it. Much to say about it. The truck is fine. It looks good for a 4+ set, but I just don't have much to say about it. I do like the printing with the diamond on it, so there's that. But it's just kind of whatever. There's just a lot of other accessories like crates, but it's just whatever. The minifigures here, I don't know what to say about them either. Spider-Man's whatever. The truck driver, I guess, he's just whatever. And the Vulture's the same one from that one set from last year, or this year.
What set was that?
The Spider Crawler.
Oh, yeah.
But he just has, instead of like the brick built wings, he has this like lime green ones, the molded one, which is fine, but I just don't care for it. This set, I don't really like it at all that much. I'm not sure what price it is, but I don't care for it at all. Definitely wouldn't get it. Do you have anything to say about it?
I mean, for a junior set, it's really good, in my opinion. The truck, I guess that's supposed to be like an armored truck, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is because it has a diamond on the side and there's like gold and diamonds and stuff as extra accessories. But I mean, it's a pretty good build. I mean, especially for a 4+ set. The bike, Spider-Man's bike, is not very good, but I like that we get this in red again because the only other time we got it in red was in the other 4+ set, which was Arkansas. So that's pretty nice. And then as far as the minifigures go, Spider-Man's the same one we've been getting for a while. The truck driver's okay. I mean, not a ton of detailing, but it is a 4+ set, so I'm not about that. And then the Vulture, like you said, is the same one we got in the Spider Crawler, except with molded wings instead of brick built. Out of all three of these, the Vulture is probably my favorite. But, yeah.
Alright, so for that set, what's next here? Spider-Man versus Doc Ock. Ages 6 and up, set 7, 6, 1, 4, 8. 3 minifigures, and I believe it's $30. Alright.
No, is this the one with the bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This set is bad. It's really bad. I don't like it. It's really bad. It's a bike, but it has the legs like for a spider. It just looks really weird, and I don't like it at all. It just looks like really awkward, just badly designed. Like, I don't understand the point of it. We've gotten bikes before. We've gotten the crawler before. It's like a weird combination of the two.
Yep.
I really don't like it.
Me neither.
The minifigures here, they're fine. Spider-Man, not much to say about him. Spider-Girl here is
Spider-Girl?
yeah. It's a pretty good figure, an exclusive, which is the main appeal for this set at least. But nice figures, nice detailing on the torso.
Is she like venomized or something?
I have no idea. I'm not too familiar with this Spider-Girl. And then Doc Ock, I believe he's the same one as that Juniors or 4+ set from this year, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it is. I like him because I think he's decent because I don't actually have that set, so I could use it for Doc Ock.
Yeah, I don't have a Doc Ock.
But overall, this set's bad. It's really bad. I don't like it, but I might get it for the Doc Ock and the Spider-Girl. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably just get rid of the other two things, like sell it on eBay or something.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't have much to say about it. It's just a bad set. What about you?
The Spider-Bite crawler is horrible. I don't like it at all. It is crappy. It is terrible. It sucks. They had a spider bike earlier this year and a spider crawler earlier this year, and basically all they've done is mash the two together, and that was stupid. That was a terrible idea. I would have done a spider Jeep before I did this, so that's a terrible choice by Lego to do that. But yeah, like you said, the main draw of this set is definitely the figures, Doc Ock and Spider-Girl. Mainly Spider-Girl because we haven't gotten her before. Like, yeah, it's a terrible set, although I might get it just for the minifigures or to salvage the ball joints off of the bike ball.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Alright, next is the another 4+ set, I guess. Set 7, 6, 1, 4, 9, The Menace of Mysterio. I'm not sure how much it is. If I had to guess, it's either 30 or 40 maybe. I hope it's not 40. But yeah, it's not that great. The Spider Copter's fine, I guess.